Everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, and leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you really think about this video. We are talking about a nagging woman today. Remember, on this platform we talk about relationship issues, just that. So we're talking about a nagging woman. No man would love to put up with a nagging partner. A nagging partner is the worst of all time. A nagging woman is continually fault finding a fault in each and everything. Even when a man feels he has done his best, when he feels what he is doing is the right thing, a woman always finds a fault in each and everything. She never brings about solutions. All she does is faulting everything, She's never positive in any way. Everything, every time, everywhere, whenever she is around her man, she is every time finding a fault. She is complaining. Oh, damn. Complaining about everything. Even when they give her a gift, she complains about the color. I am taking you out at I think we should go for dinner. What time? For 5. Why do you choose that time? Why didn't you ask me? Why this? Why that? I mean, every time she's complaining, every time she's questioning this and that, a nagging woman complains a lot. A nagging woman is she's so petulant. I mean, she's so rude. She gets rude even in the simplest of things. In an argument, she gets childishly rude. Even when she's submitting in her ideas, she's very rude in her submission. She's never sweet anywhere. She's too demanding. A nagging woman will literally demand each and everything. I want this. I want that. You're not respecting me. I want you to begin respecting me. I mean, you should politely begin speaking to me. You don't have to raise your voice. She forgets that the voice is the man raises his voice, responding or according to how she brings about her arguments, A nagging woman wants to take over a home. She wants to wear the shoes of a man. She wants to fit in the man's position. She forgets, take it or leave it, my dear viewer, a man will always remain a man, regardless. We are women. You as a woman, you will remain a woman. You're not going to be a man. Nay, that can never happen. There are some things that are meant for men, and there are some things that are meant for women. Everything a man does, a woman can do. I know that very well, and I respect that. I really know and believe that. Yes, everything a man can do, a woman can do. But I'm going to tell you, there's some things that are just meant for men. Like when you are at home, in a home, a man will always be a man. He has to be respected as a man, Stop giving instructions. Stop wanting to take over everything. You want to instruct over everything. You want the man to dance to your tune. You are oh my God. You are always on a demand spree. It is very, very bad. It is very bad. When you are a nagging woman, you are the worst of all times. Picking about everything. You pick about this, you pick about that, you pick about everything. And let me tell you, when you are persistently annoying and never content, when you are too quarrelsome, I mean, if you are very nagging, everything I am talking about here defines a nagging woman. There are so many things nagging women do. But I'm going to tell you, if you are doing all these things I have talked about, it's high time you stopped. Because then you are ruining your marriage. In a short run, you will realize your man is filing for a divorce. If you are not yet married, if it's just a normal relationship, then I'm going to tell you, your man is going to stop the relationship. He's going to quit it. because he completely has no peace. Every man wants to have peace when they are close to their women. I mean, if a man is close to his woman, he wants peace. You know, a man comes back to confide in his woman. You are there to give him peace. You are his strength. He finds strength encouraging you. You are supposed to guide him. You are supposed to encourage him. You are supposed to advise him. You know, you are supposed to be his shoulder to lean on. You are supposed to be this person he thinks about first time when things aren't moving on smoothly, or even when things are so much in order. I mean, he thinks about you as his inspiration because you motivate him. You encourage him to do better. That is what a woman is supposed to be. That is who you are supposed to be. That's what you are supposed to do to your partner. But you find these days, you'll find a man dressed very well in his suit. I mean, he's in a bar late in the night drinking himself so cheap just because he is avoiding to go back home. He is unhappy in his own home. You know, he doesn't feel safe when he is home. He has no peace at home. I mean, he's had a busy day. So he wants to go back home, freshen up, and find peace, relax his mind, you know, give him a reason to always return back home so quickly after work. But I mean, because you are home, he is worried to find you. He's so much worried. You are now becoming a threat in your own home. You are becoming a reason for your husband, for your boyfriend not to return home to find you. That is a very bad thing. It's even worse to imagine it. You know, you've got to change your behavior and character. You've got to change your actions. There are so many ways you can put out there are so many ways you can express your dissatisfaction. There are so many ways you can make your voice to be heard. You know, if you feel your man is not doing what he actually has to do, if what he is doing doesn't rhyme with what you want, engage a family member, engage a friend. Request to talk about it with your husband. You know, seek advice from a counselor. You know, just talk about everything. Marriage is all about talking about everything, being free and open to each other. Speak about it. You don't have to express your dissatisfaction in being rude, in finding faults about each and everything, in picking about everything, complaining entirely about everything, being so much demanding, instructing. I mean, you are persistently annoying. It's very wrong of you. You are pushing away your man. You are pushing him away into another woman's arms. Have we as women ever sat down and asked ourselves why some men constantly cheat? I'm not saying if you are nagging, then it's obvious your man is cheating on you. No, there are some men who are so lenient. There are some men who are so respectful. Even when you disrespect them, they always find a reason to keep the respect for you. They always find you so deserving. They tolerate your disrespect. They tolerate your behaviors. They tolerate you. They appreciate you the way you are, just because they don't want to move from one marriage to another. They always imagine there is time for everything. They assume you will change at a given point in time. You know, they're still finding out a way of working out things. Those men are there. But I mean, there are some men who will just fall into another woman's arms. That is the only way they can console themselves, because you're not giving them peace of mind. A man comes back home tired from work. He expects you to be there for him. When he freshens up, you're there to give him a glass of water, a glass of juice. You're there to serve his best meal. You are there to massage him, You are there to tell him nice stories. Ask him about how his day has been. Tell him how you've managed to keep home and you're looking all glowing. You're looking so good. Tell him how you've waited for him. You've been yearning to meet him. Just hug him so tight and take time in his chest. I mean, just do everything. Surprise him. Do everything to make sure you give him a reason to always run back home to find you. Make your relationship new each and every day. Find something new to do. You can decide to keep home busy. I mean, change the look of your house. Change the arrangement of your living room. Change things in the kitchen. Just do anything. Make your room different. There are so many things that can actually keep you busy and distract you from everything that could actually make you or turn you into a nagging woman. Stop being complainful. Stop complaining every time. When you complain about everything, oh my God, you become too annoying. When you are too annoying, a man hates it. Men don't like it. They already have a lot on their mind, So stop being so nagging. When you become very nagging, men hate it. You are killing your man slowly but steadily. You are pushing him into depression. Sooner or later, you will realize he's losing weight or he's actually adding on weight abnormally. Different people are affected by depression differently. Their signs and symptoms are different. Others add on weight, others lose weight. Even his performance in bed deteriorates because he doesn't concentrate. He doesn't feel safe with you. He's slowly losing interest in you. I'ma tell you, find all ways to express your dissatisfaction other than being so annoying. It is so dangerous in a home, and it's so worse if all this is happening when you have children. Can you imagine your children watching you every time complaining, every time quarreling, picking a fight on each and everything, every time raising your voice at your husband, every time being, annoying? Kids don't like it. It even affects their performance in school. It affects them physically and psychologically. It tortures them. They may not come out to express how they feel because they're still infants, but it's very dangerous. It's so harmful. Your man is hurting silently. He's so hurting silently. Even when he's going into a very hard challenge, even when he's facing tough times, he can never come back home and explain to you how things are. He can never come to let you know how everything is moving on because he knows you're just going to complain. You're just going to ask questions. You're going to find fault in him. You're being too negative. You are affecting your relationship, my dear sister. It's high time you changed your behavior. It's high time you give your man a reason to always love you, to always come back and find you. Your man is so unhappy. Those divisions in your home are created by you. Your behavior and actions are rotten. You need to revise your characters. You need to revise your behaviors. It begins with you. Remorse comes from within us. Someone who is remorseful can never be nagging. They'll always find ways to express their dissatisfactions positively. I know nagging takes stages. In another video, we shall talk about this. It takes stages. It doesn't just come up so high like this. It starts slowly. It undergoes stages. But I mean, always find a reason to express your dissatisfaction. Find a reason to give your man to love you, to respect you. Stop being so nagging. Even when a man is achieving, you will never know because he doesn't want to involve you. He knows you are negative. Even when his things are not moving on well, you are supposed to stand with him. You are supposed to be there with him. You are supposed to move through the journey together. The journey is not meant for one person. It's for two people. But he is in it alone just because of your behavior and character. He's sick and tired of you. But he's just tolerating you. It is so absurd. You've got to change. You have to change. A nagging woman is so dangerous. Very dangerous. You could actually do something you will regret after. You regret it afterwards. But when an implication has already been done, always find all simple or possible ways to express your dissatisfaction. Be positive in your home, women. Stop being so nagging. Quarreling. You don't respect him. You will abuse him in front of his friends. Even when he comes home, you are shouting at him. You are pointing fingers straight to his face. You are raising your voice. You are just asking a lot of questions. You are not making his best food, making his best dish. You're not cooking because you don't find any reason you should do anything like that. You are not doing the basic things you're supposed to do. You are literally so nagging and really annoying. If you are that type, you better revise your manners. Otherwise, you are ruining your own relationship. It is very bad. Would you want to move from home to home? Do you know you could actually create your own peace? You could actually bring sanity back into your home. Things can work out. They can work out. Nothing is impossible. Find the best way of working out things other than quarreling, other than being so demanding, other than being so nagging. You are just spoiling everything. That is the bad behavior, the baddest behaviors anyone could ever portray. So I am kindly asking you to reflect to your behaviors, to reflect to your manners, to reflect to your characters. Reflect on how you are behaving towards your man. It is so important, very important. You need to be the best woman any man could ever have, not the worst one. It's not yet late. You could change. You can start now and be that woman your man wants, that woman your man knows. Most of the men actually don't even know who their women are. A man stays with you when he no longer knows who you are. You changed. You're not the one in the first place he fell in love with. You are a completely different person. Revise your manners. Revise your manners and things will work out again. You could be blaming your man for things not going right the way you would wish them to. But if you sat down and asked yourself, is your behavior, is your character and behavior helping, or it's just ruining things? Then you will have the best answer. It begins with you. Work on yourself. If it's very hard for you, seek for a counselor, a professional counselor to see you out of this. It begins with you, my dear. Work out things. Marriage is not just a bed of roses. You've got to work out things to make sure it works out. And it will be the best place for you. It will be the best you've ever had. That's it.